Good morning. We slept well in the tent. Tunde nitt noi, because we are going to hike. I'll show you now. The top of that mountain, the highest one, and it's about they say 9 hours hike. 9 hours. Kaushamong. But it's a beautiful place. See you a little bit later. We can hike from the campsite. Some people choose to have a guide, but kun Norway by kundio, been professional. Let's see. Oh, this way, Mark. And a lot of camper vans, but not the big camper vans because the road is so narrow. There's only the small ones that can enter. And this is the road to the hike. I'm a little bit nervous because this hike is extremely tough. We've done higher hikes before, but because to some injury we had to stop hiking for 1 year. Now we're slowly returning. This is gonna be good. See you up there. And now it's all up. Shanmak, up to about 1,000 meter height over at sea level. This is gonna be a hard one. The steep section. Stone stairs have been made all over Norway, and they had to import people, Sherpa from Nepal. Now they have built stone stairs all over Norway. They do everything by hand. Makes hiking a little bit easier. Handmade. It's amazing. Must be very heavy work. Because if Norwegian build it, they will bring big machines and destroy the nature. This says halfway there, halvvägs Almen. We will be hiking to almost 3 times that high. Here it's 380 Samroy Batsip meter over the ocean, and we will be hiking to around 1200, I think. So still a long way to go. Now we have passed 550 meters, but still a long way to go. We're about halfway to the top. Mark. When I reach the top, there's a lake and I'm gonna go for a swim and then put on my shirt, which I hope is dry when I get to the top. Look at this. And imagine the guys from Nepal who works up here building stairs. They must be super fit. I don't know, but here you can see the waterfall. There's a nice waterfall. Agatiวันนี้เราก็ไปเที่ยวไปดึงขาว โอ้ชันมากแต่สวยมากๆเห็นไหมโอ้ชอบอากาศดีแล้วก็ The temperature is kind of perfect for hiking นึกออกแล้วร้อนดีไม่ใช่ร้อนมาก And at the top there is a small lake and I'm gonna go for a swim ไปเล่นน้ำที่น้ำเย็นมาก It's gonna be very nice with a little cold swim after hiking more than 1,000 meters from sea level and up. We We are in the mushroom season in Norway, and that's why we find a lot of mushroom. มีเห็ดเยอะมากอันนี้กินได้ใหญ่มากแล้วก็เล็กอร่อยมากแข็งนิดหน่อย You have to boil them for 15 to 20 minutes before you can eat them. And we're going this way. This hike is very long, so I hope we get back to our tent before it's dark. We're bringing equipment for making some food, and weather forecasts say maybe raining later, but I have waterproof. And first we have to hike to the top where the water is coming from. There's supposed to be a lake, and then behind this. There's not many people doing this hike, but there's some. Now we're in a nice valley. Amák. Now we're approaching one more waterfall. I think in half an hour or about 30 minutes to 60 minutes, we will reach the top of the climb. And then it's just a more flat area. They say some other people left down at the ocean at 8:30 in the morning. They came back down at 9 in the evening. And it gets dark around 9:30. Maybe you have to hike back in the dark, the last section. Breiskrednosi. And behind the sign you can see the snow. And now we're crossing. This hike is black, and black means it's not for beginners. But it's a very nice, and always the black hikes are the most beautiful ones. And you see, the snow is still here. And this is in August, so it should have melted. But it's so cold up here that even the snow doesn't melt. We're not far from a glacier now. But today we're not going to the glacier. We're going to one of the number 5 most beautiful hikes in Norway. Still a quite long hike, but it's not so steep anymore. There's someone sleeping in a tent up here. They probably carried the tent and then split the trip in two, but I think it's heavy to carry go to sleep and then they can hike to the top and go back to the tent, sleep and then go back down. But you have to carry the tent, and up the steep hill I think it's a little bit heavy. I want to try once to bring a tent, high mountain, and sleep on the top. See, we're high up in the mountains. Oh, it's quite nice walking up here. In the middle of the Norwegian summer, but up here the snow is so high up. There's still snow. Okay, now we can see. You see the big stone over there? Still a bit far, but we're closing up. Maybe a little warm clothes. I got now. And some people are running in the mountains, walking. And it's windy up here. I hope you can hear me. I have the DJI microphone with the wind protection on, but I'm not sure. But you can see that in a couple of months, this will be covered with snow. And by then, I'll be in Thailand. Special place again. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but on the top there are some people, and that is the final destination. That's why we are hiking today. But still some kilometers left. Amák. A little bit windy, but it's not too cold. We're closing in. We're getting there slowly after a very long walk. This is kind of special. There are a lot of hikes in Norway, but this is on the top 5, and you can see why. A little bit climbing. Oh, no. ถึงแล้วครับ View สวยมาก 5 hours to get to the top. And now, Mama, Tom Yum Gung. And me Polamai. We have a gas heater. And we were lucky. The guys who came here before us, they said it was a lot of wind up here, Lumleng. But when we arrived, almost no wind. But it was windy when we were hiking up some places. And this is our lunch view. Long by now. Now we have some hours ahead, going back down. And then I hope we get back down before dark. And I'm gonna go to the sauna when I come down, and then have a swim in the ocean. And we're gonna pick some mushrooms on the way down as well. And the weather forecast said rain, but we haven't seen any rain yet. So I hope for my talk. Okay, let's go. Now, กำลังเดินลงไป but it's like walking on the moon again. We'll be rushing down for the sauna. This is one of the fjords. People travel from the other side of the world to see these fjords. They're very special. This was a long hike, and tomorrow we plan maybe take a boat trip on this fjord. So maybe try a boat trip tomorrow. See, getting close. Long trip, long hike, but we made it. Good morning, you guys. We came back down yesterday and too cold to sit outside, so we just went to sleep. But today it's nice weather again. It's in the evenings, it gets a little bit cold. But you can see this. So now we're trying to pack up the tents, and then we will be driving home and stopping for some waterfalls and a little bit. Hiking for 19 hours yesterday. And you can see the mountain we hiked high up there. Okay, hit the like button and subscribe for more adventures.